dogs. Or the woman that we just reported on a couple of weeks ago who actually did have her dog killed. So I think the Republicans would do well to remind people about who is exactly trying to run this recall and who is exactly trying to reestablish control of Wisconsin.
Yeah.
I want to go to the recall petitions. There's a couple of websites. You know, everybody knows about I Verify the Recall. I'm not sure everybody knows about another website called PutWisconsinFirst.com. PutWisconsinFirst.com. What this website has done is taken the recall data and run it against a different sort of databases. And so what we've got are two lists now, if you'd like to go see this for yourself at PutWisconsinFirst.com. Here we have sex offenders against Walker, and we have tax delinquents against Walker. And as you go to these lists, so here I am on the sex offenders for recall, sex offenders for Kathleen Falk, sex offenders for Tom Barrett. Look how long this list is, Mr. Schimming.
Oh, my God.
It just goes on and on and on.
You gotta go see this.
Holy
oh my God,
mackerel.
Look at that.
Then if you go to the tax delinquents for Walker, against Walker, that one is awfully long. Look at this.
Oh, my God.
And it goes on and on and on. And this was just matched up against the state of Wisconsin's tax delinquents list. Tax delinquents for recall. Tax delinquents for Falk. And here is someone right here in good old belly of the beast here, Madison, Wisconsin, one Larry Carrington, who the state of Wisconsin lists a tax delinquent statement of $421,343. Wow. So go look at that as well. And not to mention, we've got a number of other, random Bolsheviks and what.
Well, the criminal element needs to be heard from, too.
Well, I know. Sex offenders need love, too, right? Tax delinquents need love, too.
That's a strange way to put it. Maybe there's another way to put that.
It sounded strange after I said it. It didn't sound strange in my head.
The way you intended, maybe.
It did not come out the way I intended. All right. So there you go. I mean, I'm happy to say maybe we can make up some posters, some bumper stickers when the Democrats decide, which neo-commie they want as a candidate. And we can say sex offenders for Tom Barrett and sex offenders for Kathleen Falk or sex offenders for Kathleen Vinehout.
Well, and by the way, not to hit this too hard, but people, this is the recall petitions. These are the recall petitions that the state Democratic Party said they cleaned before. Some
of these are non-compliant, by the way. Yes.
These are the ones that said, we're checking them, don't worry. And they were only 100,000 off on what they did submit. And some of the ones they did submit, oh my goodness sakes. I mean, so nice job on the checking on the list.
Yeah, and we had heard, they had some vendor that they had hired to scrub the list, and not.
Nice work.
Or not.
From November 2011 to January 2012, liberals sent thousands of pro-union forces into the streets to collect signatures for the recall effort against Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker. Now, one Wisconsin guy who apparently knows his way around public records has mined the data. The unidentified man examined databases of anti-Walker petitioners. He matched them against public records and posted his results on the Put Wisconsin First website. Now, what this lone researcher found was astounding. There was a match between names of at least 571 people who signed recall petitions and names of tax delinquents. The researcher told the McIver News Service that total revenues apparently owed by the anti-Walker petitioners exceed more than $17 million. These are the same liberals who stormed the Capitol, refusing to leave or behave themselves, while demanding tax increases on the so-called wealthy. These are the same liberals who had temper tantrums because they were asked to contribute a little bit to their own health care and retirement plans. The same liberals who claim they want transparency in government. Yet they initially argued before the Government Accountability Board that searchable databases of the petitions should be kept from the public. The anonymous researcher says that these libs had every right to sign the petitions, and he had every right to match them up. They have every right not to like it, while he has every right not to care. And thanks to his hard work, we finally know who is not paying their fair share of taxes in Wisconsin.